It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay, that's my girl, that's my mascot. No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned. All right, so here we go again. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even call this dude black. We don't claim this motherfucker right here because I'm pretty sure this Sambo right here, this burnt Nazi, not a black Nazi, this burnt Nazi. Um whew, Lord Jesus. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this freak. Okay? That's what I mean when I say freak. Whew. Yeah. I have not liked this dude ever since I heard about this motherfucker at least 6 months ago. I don't like him. He needs some. Why hasn't anybody like even tried to hit him in the knees? Do a Nancy Kerrigan move, huh? Just knock his knees out. I'm sorry, I ain't got no respect for this dude. I think he's the person that Samuel L. Jackson um basically did that character from Django. You know that damn coon ass motherfucker, that motherfucker right there. Yeah, that porch, his ass. That character right there. I believe that was modeled after this dude here. Cause yeah, I don't claim him in the black race. Anybody want to claim him? Y'all racist white folks, you can take him. Any racist really, because it don't matter if you white, black, or whatever, because this thing right here, he's burnt. He said he was a black Nazi. No, you're not. You a burnt Nazi. All the shit that's come out this dude's mouth is disgusting. I'm I'm just saying, any other race that wants this fucker, they can have him, because this is not what I think we need in our race already. We got enough shit. We already like off in most of ourselves. We don't need this jackass. So black pastors rebuke Mark Robinson's reported remarks about Martin Luther King Jr. Look, honestly, real with Martin Luther King Jr., ever since I found out about his philanderous ways with women, and especially some of the, situations, I do apologize that he couldn't love who he loved. I don't know why he wanted to love that person, but I haven't felt the same way since. I seen one report where he was caught on. Oh, girl, it get worse. It get worse. It get really worse. Yeah, allegedly. We're gonna keep saying alleged. Alleged, quote unquote alleged. So, anyways, this dude, I know he had to have some Asian in him. Look at them eyes. Anyways, September 20th, this is when this was reported. 3 prominent black pastors in North Carolina and other respected clergy have rebuked Mark Robinson, the embattled North Carolina lieutenant governor, who is running for governor, for his past incendiary remarks about the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Look, yes, that's that extra stuff right there. Yeah, right there. But the issue is everything come out his mouth is against them. Yes, allegedly. Okay. So Robinson is under intense fire after CNN shared countless controversial comments that he allegedly made on social media websites and message boards between 2008 and 2012, including calling himself a black Nazi. No, we the black people officially renege you from our race. I believe you should call yourself a burnt Nazi, okay? I don't even understand how you could consider yourself something with such. Do you look at yourself? You are not light skinned. You're not even close to passing, sir. You are very burnt. You are very dark. So I don't understand how your ass is going to sit up here and be so racist as to say you are a Nazi. That is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. He has vehemently denied those remarks came from him. We know it did, because the way you talk about women, you talk about black people and other people that are in minorities, we know it's true. Robinson also said he would remain in the gubernatorial race against his Democrat opponent, Josh Stein. If Josh don't win, I promise you, North Carolina, you going to have to take your ass with Florida. Just separate, because something wrong with y'all. If Josh Stein don't win, you motherfuckers just went ahead and told the whole country what's wrong with you. Despite calls from within the Republican Party to step down, this jackass has decided to stay in the run. Woo, I hate these damn jackasses that want to go till the wheels fall off. Sometimes you got to jump off the damn car if the first wheel falls off because it's already decrepit. Whew. His spokesperson, Michael Lonergan, said in an email after the CNN report that what democracy says about Mark Robinson is either an outright lie or twisted so far out of context it might as well be. Robinson did not address his inflammatory 2011 comments, according to CNN, calling King the legendary civil rights leader a commie bastard, worse than a maggot, and a huckster. What the hell's a huckster? I'm gonna have to go look that up. What the hell is a huckster? Because I know a Huxtable, but I don't know what a huckster is. An NBC News request to his campaign for comment went unanswered. Robinson also allegedly wrote, "I'm not in the KKK. They don't let blacks join." Yeah, but you're not black. You're burnt. You're not black though. You can join. You can join them bastards. Okay, all them racist groups. You can join. In the KKK, if the KKK didn't allow black members, Robinson allegedly said that he would use an anti-black slur to refer to King Martin Lucifer Coon. You don't have to be in the group to be an asshole. You just want the extra clout. Now that's what I'm thinking. I personally, like I said, am not a fan of the way the man did us. Okay, Martin Luther King is not innocent, but don't do that. Don't talk about the dead like that. And seriously, just don't do that. Don't. Robinson has been endorsed by presidential candidate and felon Donald Trump, who once called him the Martin Luther King on steroids. If that's the case, we all need to go back and find Mr. Marcus Garvey and follow his ass because this ain't right. He added, "I told that to Mark. I said, I think you're better than Martin Luther King. I think you are Martin Luther King times 2. So tell me you're a racist while I'll tell me you're a racist, you orange douche." Given Robinson's documented history of bombastic comments, King's oldest child, Martin Luther King III, said in a statement Thursday that he was not surprised by the reported comments allegedly made about his father. His praise for slavery, disparaging rhetoric, and grotesque characterization of my dad and his legacy are deeply worrisome for North Carolinians and all Americans who oppose racism and bigotry, he said. King added that he and his wife, Andrea King, will be campaigning to support Stein and local candidates who will stand up for women, black and brown North Carolinians, and everyone else who Mark Robinson chooses to disparage. Black religious leaders who revered King were particularly insulted by Robinson's alleged disparaging of King's impact on the world. Some pastors said they would not dignify Robinson's dishonorable comments by reacting to them. Others who spoke with NBC News, including Bishop Sir Walter Mack of Union Baptist Church in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, said Robinson needs an education on King's message. Hey, boo-boo, I'll get with you in just a moment. I'm just finishing this. What we need to do is help people to understand what King stood for and what was to unify people and to bring people together in the spirit of love. And that is the language and the method that we need to hold on to today. Max said, "We won't glorify anyone or anything that comes against the work and the legacy of Dr. King. It's all about the love that he presented." Michael, I think that's what that says, Brickhouse of Baptist Grove Church in Raleigh said Robinson's alleged past comments further revealed a political leader who embraces a narrative of hatred and supremacy, creating more problems by casting a unifying leader as a threat. Instead of promoting polarizing and malicious views, we should learn from history's lessons and remember the negative effects of devaluing others' humanity to boost one's assumed superiority. In 2018, on Martin Luther King Day, it should be Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Robinson belittled those who admired King's legacy and called him an inferior preacher. It is at once funny and sad that so many people will follow the lead of a bunch of atheists and worship an ersatz pastor as a deity, he wrote in a Facebook post. What the hell? Okay. I'm so sick and tired of these damn Republicans talking about we worship motherfuckers. First of all, stop fucking putting us in a group like that, because I'll be the first one to say, I don't worship nobody but the Most High. Okay. So you can miss me with that bullshit. I never suggested they give us a damn law called the George Floyd. If anything, I promote calling it the Emmett Till law. And as for Martin Luther King, I just said how I felt about him. So I'm not gonna sit up here and listen to these assholes try and make me sound like I'm a fucking simp. But I don't know about the black people from yesteryear, but I know damn well I research shit and I check out the history. I'm telling you, ignorance is bliss, because the shit I done found out has made my life quite boring. But you know what? I'd rather boring than this bullshit. I do not like circuses like that. Fuck it, stank. Robert Scott, a pastor of St. Paul Baptist Church in Charlotte, said Robinson's disregard for King's work extends beyond the man. It is an affront to the legacy and the ministry of Dr. King, but also to the Black church and to humankind in general, Scott said. I think that what he did, as well as what Donald Trump did in calling Mark Robinson Martin Luther King on steroids, is really a misappropriation of the work that King has done. And they do not know King that well to make a comparison of Mark Robinson to Dr. King. Let me see what he said. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put that right there. And then I got a new graphic, so give me a second here. I'm still learning stuff, because once again, it's just me. Here we go. So I'm gonna do that if it ever freaking works. I really hate when it don't work. Hold on. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna clap to that right there. Yeah, now I know how to work it. Now I know. All right, so where was I? Okay, here we go. Let's see. In a statement to NBC News, Trump's campaign spokesperson Carolyn Leavitt said the nominee is focused on winning the White House and saving this country. From what? From what? North Carolina is a vital part of that plan. We are confident that as voters compare the Trump record of a strong economy, low inflation, a secure border, and okay, stop right there. You're the reason why we have high inflation now, jackass. Some of us actually understand money. And had you not kept inflating our fucking economy with them checks so people would stop calling your flubs out, we wouldn't have the inflation we have. We now have a very bad economy because of you, jackass. And you did not secure the border. You fucked up a lot of families. That's what you did. You closed the border at the wrong fucking time. You should have closed that bitch when motherfuckers was coming in here sick, asshole. Anyways, let me go back to what I was saying. We will not take our eye off the ball. I wish you would. In a 2017 Facebook, Robinson called the civil rights movement crap, which astonished Henry P. Davis II, pastor of First Baptist Church in Highland Park in Landover, Maryland. I used to work in Landover. That's where I work, Landover. Landover is about an hour away from D.C. This is not the best ride to take after 6 o'clock. Ooh. I've been privileged across the years to know persons who knew Dr. King, and they would almost rise up in their graves because of the ridiculousness of his statement, Davis said. He added that young people could end up mimicking similar rhetoric if growing attempts to ban the teaching of Black history in schools prevails. This is also a perfect example of why certain history needs to be taught in our classroom, because it is obvious that Mr. Robinson is not up on his, especially when it comes to Dr. King and those who were partnered alongside Dr. King, Davis said. Eric Vickers, pastor of Georgia Fairfield Baptist Church in Lithonia, outside of Atlanta, said Robinson's comments speak to a larger moral decay in the country that makes Robinson unfit for public office. I would like to concur, and I need to understand how the hell are all these people getting these positions of power where they can't even fucking think, what is it? Fuck, I forgot. Neutrally. Shit. Unbiasedly. Among the numerous repulsive and erroneous assertions to be a Black man in America and disrespect the sacrificial labor of Dr. King and the army of nonviolent civil rights soldiers is an affront to his ancestry and the freedoms he enjoys, Vickers said. He will have reduced himself to a bigot in blackface and a mascot for Project 2025. At this point, for Robinson, the best way forward is the way out. It is clear that voting in this election is of great consequence, and the church must be engaged and concerned about the kind of society we will inherit if we fail to participate. How many times I got to tell y'all, we going to get fucked, but we got to figure out, do we want to get fucked raw or do we want to get fucked smooth? Because I'm telling you right now, none of these damn politicians really that actually have pull care about us. I'm not going to lie about that shit. It is what it is, and you know it and I know it. But the least we can do is try and get the ones that are closest to us in office and to take care of us. And I really feel like if Stein doesn't win, then that says a lot about North Carolina, and that is a place I will not be considering ever even visiting, let alone moving. Because at one point I even considered going there, but nah. I mean, I actually thought about transferring because I am in a company like that, even though they got my ass on short-term disability. I thought about transferring down there, but not if this is about to happen. I'm not dealing with that giant burnt motherfucker. He's not black. I promise you. If anybody supports what I say and backs me for what I say, then I feel like this race in general should disown this motherfucker. He is not black. Anybody, any other race wants him, they can have this motherfucker right here. That's all I'm saying. You can have this bastard. And you can keep his ass. That's all I gotta say. But you know the fucker is about to keep going, so let's get there.